Alright, so the next story. It annoys me, but it annoys me because, well, let me just read it. United States military, firefight with Taliban caused civilian deaths, but troop acted in self-defense. A U.S. military investigation confirmed that dozens of Afghan civilians were killed in a special forces operation near the northern city of Kuntz last year, but found troops had acted in self-defense and decided no actions would be taken against them. The report, published on Thursday, said 33 civilians were killed and 27 wounded last November when a U.S. and Afghan Special Forces unit returned fire against Taliban fighters in the city of Bats near Kuntz and called for support. While the investigation concluded that more than 30 civilians had been killed, it said aircraft providing support had used minimum amount of force required to neutralize various threats from civilian buildings. Look, if you're going to be stenographers, then you should say that. And what I mean is, if you're just going to write what somebody told you to write, then you should just write, we were told this. We're being stenographers. Why the fuck would you trust the military to tell you anything? You're not there. You don't have reporters there. How do you know what happened? How are you going to write a story that says firefight with Taliban caused civilian deaths, but troops acted in self-defense? How do you know? How do you know they acted in self-defense? Oh, the military guy told me. Does the military guy have a vested interest in telling you that they acted in self-defense? Yes. Then why are you going to just believe him? I mean, this bugs the shit out of me. Look, it's not self-defense. I don't care what these guys say. It's not self-defense. Like, it's like saying, it's like me sticking my head in somebody's car window. And then when somebody punches me, I get mad and be like, huh? Why are you just going to hit me? These troops didn't get attacked in Baltimore or Maryland. Nobody attacked these guys in Norfolk Harbor. They were in a full another country thousands of miles away. Why are we there? Why are we there? If we're in Afghanistan and they're trying to make this argument that, well, we're in Afghanistan because we're attacked on 9/11. The people who attacked us on 9/11 were Saudis. Why are we here? And why are we murdering civilians in the process of being here? 33 civilians, 27 of which were wounded. I've read this entire article. And the article is essentially just stenography. The military said this. They said that they were acting in the best of spirits and best of skills. They didn't do anything that was untoward. We've killed thousands of civilians over the past 8 years. Thousands. Flying killer robots. And in many of those cases, we had no idea who was on the ground when we were firing those shots. Over and over again, the government's been caught in lies about it. In one case, Obama comes out, oh, we don't have that many civilian casualties. Not telling anybody that if you're 16 years or older, you're fair game. They don't know who's on the ground when they're killing these people. No, I don't believe the military, and neither should you. If they're coming out and they're giving you information, they need to prove that that information is legitimate. And over again, they've been caught lying through their teeth. It's that simple. I hate these stories because in my mind, they're in countries where they do not need to be in, killing people who are often civilians for ends that are unknown. Yeah, and look, I may be being a bit of a lib here, and that's fair. But I'm being a lib because I don't like people getting murdered. I don't give a shit if it's our military. I don't give a shit who it is. I don't like us murdering people. And they don't want to call it murder, but I don't know what you call it. If you go to somebody else's country and you're murdering civilians, that's what it is. I'm sorry. You don't like that word, but it is what it is. You can't put yourself in a situation and then cry after the fact that it was self-defense when you murdered the people who were shooting at you for being in their situation. What am I missing? And they're just fucking stenographers. The U.S. military firefight with Taliban caused civilian deaths. But the troops acted in self-defense. So killing 33 civilians and hurting 27 people in a firefight where they were using aircraft to essentially shoot civilian targets, that's fine. Clean shoot, no issue.